Houston is inspired, funded in part by the City of Houston through Houston Arts Alliance. The Printing Museum is at 1324 West Clay Street, Houston, Texas. The art of the print starts with a piece of paper. These are some of Kathy Gerwill's handmade papers. She is a volunteer and instructor at the Printing Museum. Her papers can be seen and purchased at the Burning Bones Press in Houston. In this creative session, we will show you how to make paper. You can use plants or shredded paper to make the pulp. You can also mix them together. Newspaper can be used to make pulp. It can be shredded and torn into small pieces to be used to make a paper pulp. You can also shred the newspaper with a paper shredder machine. You can boil the shredded newspaper in a crock pot until it falls apart and is the consistency of pulp. You can use a wooden spoon or a whisk to stir the newspaper with the water so it becomes paper pulp. To make paper, you will need a mesh surface that will allow the water to pass through from the wet pulp. You can use window screens from your house. In this picture, the wire mesh wastebasket can be used. You can use a wire basket turned on its side to make the paper. Place a paper towel on the mesh basket and pour some of the paper pulp on the paper towel to form the paper. Pour out the pulp. Papers and pieces of ribbon can be added to the paper pulp. Place a piece of waxed paper or any paper on top of the pulp. Press the pulp between two pieces of paper to get out the moisture. Now you can turn the paper over and peel off the paper towel. Now you have a finished piece of homemade paper from things that you have in your own home. You can make construction paper using construction paper, plants, glue, and ribbons. You can tear strips of construction paper. You can place the papers on a piece of wax paper or plastic wrap so that it will peel off easily. You can put the strips together using glue and a paintbrush. You can add leaves and flowers by painting glue onto the surface of the construction paper. You can dry leaves and flowers between newspapers or magazines so that you have dried plants to use with your papers. You can make a note card out of your paper. You can use a scissor to curl the ribbons on this finished piece of homemade paper. Here are sample papers from the Printing Museum. These are art papers from Swatch Swap 2019, the recipe. These papers are by Kathy Gerwill, and they're also featured on Pinterest. Please share your artwork with us. You may upload your pictures and videos to create@artx.org. We will display them on our Facebook page. We hope you enjoyed our video. Try making paper by yourself. Funded in part by the City of Houston through Houston Arts Alliance. Thanks for watching.